Hey, this is Vashti from Vashti's House, and this is Mom Talk number 8, and I want to remind you that you can do it. You can do it. The thing that you don't think you can do, and I think mostly what I'm talking about is internal stuff, internal barriers that you're trying to get over, fears, phobias, anxiety. Maybe you have been hijacked by past trauma, and you feel like you've been hijacked by your mind. Maybe you feel incapable of having a healthy relationship, but I'm here to tell you that you can do those things. You have the capacity to do those things. And sometimes we have to get the information on how to do it. And at Vashti's House, we have a lot of information on how to do that. And then we have lots of things that you can do to get yourself to the position where you can do it. Because sometimes we're in a position where we receive information, but we're not able to process or utilize that information yet. It doesn't mean that the information is not true or right. And I think sometimes we get information about how we can do things differently, or how we can do things better, or maybe even how we should have or could have done it better in the past, and we're very angry with ourselves for not knowing it before. And maybe you know it now. An example is maybe how to better communicate and use I statements. Maybe you know to be calm and wait to give an answer, or do your breathing exercises to mitigate anxiety. But even though you know that, something will happen and you immediately go back to the way that you were. And the only thing that means is you just need to allow yourself more time to grow and continue to invest in yourself in the growing process. Continue to be easy on yourself, kind to yourself, compassionate to yourself. Continue to redirect yourself as if you were a child in the right direction and without chastising yourself. And I want to give you an example of what I mean by you can do it, even if you're not able to do it right now. And that is that I have a 9-month-old granddaughter, and I promise you, in my mind right now, I'm telling you, I believe that she has the capacity to learn complex mathematics. Absolutely, 100%. Can she learn complex mathematics at 8 months? No, she can't. Does that mean that I'm not going to teach her 1 + 1, or that, complex mathematics don't exist? No. Can she grow in her brain to learn it and be capable of learning it, or be ready to know it when it's time? Absolutely. And so that's what I want you to focus on today, is the ways that we know that we have the potential of being, the ways that we know that we have the potential in terms of being brave or courageous, or living in trust instead of fear, the ways that we know that we have the capacity of being in terms of being forgiving and thoughtful and letting things go, and trying to relinquishing control over the things that we can't control, the capacity that we know that we have to control ourselves and to make good decisions for ourselves, to be kind to ourselves, to have patience. We have the capacity for all of those things. Absolutely. It takes a while to get to the places that we know we have the ability to be. Be kind to yourself, be patient with yourself, keep going, because one of these days, and I'm sure you're there now in some ways, you think, wow, I had no idea I had the